Hey folks, I'm Michael and welcome back to the channel. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for your daily dose of awful stories. Let's dive into the first post made in the advice subreddit titled, "Found out my coworker has been catfishing as me on dating apps and I don't know what to even do. I work at a marketing firm and there's this girl who sits near me. We're friendly, not really friends, but we chat sometimes. Last week, my actual girlfriend gets a direct message on Instagram from some random account saying, 'Hey, I matched with your boyfriend on Hinge. Just thought you should know he's cheating.' Obviously, I freaked out because I'm not on any dating apps. The person sends screenshots and it's literally my photos and my name, but the bio and conversations aren't me. Like, the bio mentions loving CrossFit, I hate the gym, and the messages are way more flirty than I'd ever be. Long story short, we figured out it's my coworker. She apparently made the profile months ago using pics from my LinkedIn and Instagram. When we confronted her at work, she started crying, saying she was helping me practice my confidence, which makes zero sense because she was the one messaging people. HR is involved now, but they're moving slow because this is apparently unprecedented. She still comes to work and acts like nothing happened. I had to make a statement to like 6 different people on these apps explaining it wasn't me. The company is saying they can't fire her immediately because of legal stuff, but I literally can't focus knowing she's nearby. I have some money aside from stake to move to a better apartment, and now I'm wondering if I should just quit and use that to hold me over while I find something else." OP's story honestly makes my skin crawl a bit, because this isn't just weird behavior, it's a huge breach of trust and privacy. Using someone's real photos, full name, and then actively flirting with people as if you are them is straight up impersonation, not some quirky confidence exercise. That's reputational damage, relationship sabotage, and workplace harassment all rolled into one. What really sticks out to me is how minimizing and manipulative her excuse was. Helping you practice your confidence is such a wild spin on something that clearly benefits her curiosity or fantasy more than OP in any way. Meanwhile, OP is the one stuck doing damage control with multiple strangers, explaining that he isn't secretly cheating. That is emotional labor he never asked for, and it's not something you just shrug off and keep casually saying hi to across the office. From a work perspective, this is serious enough that HR moving slowly would make me incredibly anxious too. This isn't just a petty interpersonal drama. It's online impersonation tied directly to his professional image because she used LinkedIn photos and his real identity. That absolutely crosses into harassment territory, and in some places could even have legal implications, especially if it causes measurable harm to his relationship or career. If I were OP, I'd be documenting everything: emails, screenshots, timelines, and every interaction with HR, partly to protect myself now, and partly in case I ever need legal backup or a lawyer's opinion later. I'd also be seriously reconsidering whether I want to stay at a company that doesn't treat this like the urgent problem it is. Quitting immediately is a big step, especially in this economy, but wanting distance from her is completely understandable. Having a coworker violate your identity like that changes how safe you feel in that space, and once that's gone, it's hard to get it back. Eagles fangirl said, "Don't quit. You didn't do anything wrong. If you want to leave, start looking, but don't quit." HR has to go through certain legal channels before they can fire her, but it seems like from your post that's the intent. If you are having trouble focusing, you need to speak with HR about it. See what they can do. Odd Mastodon said, "This should be considered stalking and harassment too. I would take a free consultation with a lawyer just so that HR is more motivated to take your side instead of hers. It's the threat of a suit more than the suit itself." The second story for today was made in the relationship advice subreddit. The post is titled, "I just found out my mom has been sending my girlfriend cruel messages for who knows how long. I don't know how to handle this. Generally, not much rattles me. My friends call me a stoic, emotionally constipated idiot, and they're not wrong, which is why we're all still a little stunned that the love of my life is basically my opposite. I've been with my girlfriend for 8 years and have known her for 10. She's quiet, gentle, brilliant, and actual professor, and genuinely one of the kindest people I've ever met. She's silly, shy, goofy in the best ways, and loves to poke fun. I love all of it. I love her more than I've ever loved anyone in this lifetime. But last night, something happened that I can't let go of. My phone was charging, so I was scrolling Instagram Reels on hers like I usually do. One of her friends direct messaged her. Normally, I'd send back some dumb reaction photo so they know it's me, just a thing in our circle. But it wasn't a joke. It was screenshots my girlfriend had sent her friend, and the friend was trying to comfort her. I hesitated, then opened the screenshots to read better, and I'm glad I did. I don't even regret it anymore because what I saw were multiple messages from my mother. Cruel ones. And the timestamps weren't all from the same day. So I don't know how long this has been happening. A week? Longer? No idea. Some of the messages my mom sent, maybe he hasn't proposed because you haven't given him a child. Men don't marry placeholders. Most recent, this one makes me see red. I can't even imagine how my baby felt. If you stop dressing like a teenage boy and put on some makeup, maybe he'd see you as a wife instead of one of his little friends. You're keeping him from his family. He used to visit. For clarity, I'm the one who pulled back because of her behavior toward one of my sisters. That's a whole other issue, so nothing to do with my girlfriend. You think you're special? You're lucky he even brought you home. Girls like you don't get commitment from men like him. Like, what the hell is this? You're not good enough for the life he deserves. Reading them made my stomach drop. They were hateful and completely false. There's even more, but these were the ones seared into my brain, and my girlfriend didn't tell me about any of them. She's just been carrying this alone, smiling and laughing with me all while this garbage was sitting in the back of her mind. My girlfriend avoids conflict. She hates upsetting anyone. I get it. It's easier to talk to a friend first, and my mom can be intense. She probably didn't want to put me in a position where it looked like choosing sides, but I've chosen, and it's not her I'm angry with. I'm furious at my mother. I'm exhausted by this. She knows how much my girlfriend means to me. She hears me talk about her constantly. I really thought she might actually be happy for me. At the same time, I don't want to make this harder on my girlfriend or make her feel exposed. So here's where I need advice. Do I tell my girlfriend gently that I saw the messages, that I'm on her side, and that she doesn't need to shield me from my own mother? Or do I handle my mother privately and not bring it up unless my girlfriend does? I just want her to feel safe and supported, and it makes me sick that she's been dealing with this alone. I mean, actually sick. What's the best approach that prioritizes her well-being first? A Lorius Dan said, as an older guy who's cut out his mom, you need to do the same. First, you need to sit down and tell your girlfriend, let her know it was by accident that you saw it, but you are glad you did. Let her know you are on her side. Tell her you plan on putting some space between you and your mom. Also, block your mom on her phone so she no longer has to put up with your mom's toxicity. Second, you need to lay into your mom for her shitty behavior. Put some boundaries on how you and your girlfriend will be as far as contact goes from this point forward. This might not be a popular opinion, but your first priority is to your girlfriend. Family doesn't mean shit when they treat your partner like shit. Personally, I would go low contact or no contact for quite a while so your mom understands. If she doesn't, that just means you did right by your girlfriend to cut your mom out. Take my opinion with a grain of salt. As a guy whose mom was toxic and narcissistic, I'm a bit biased.